ici. Rachel est là. Elle peut prendre la partie anglophone et quand elle va terminer, quand nous reviendrons dans les francophones et moi j'interviendrai. Merci. Saluez celui qui est à côté de vous.
You say hi to the ones that are next to you.
Détendez-vous.
And also introduce yourself.
Détendez-vous, faites connaissance. C'est dans des milieux comme ça que les gens se connaissent.
It's in an environment like this that people get to know each other.
Souriez aussi.
Laugh also.
Donc je passe la parole à Rachel pour introduire nos invités, pour qu'elles puissent nous dire ce dont elles ont à nous dire. Merci. Applaudissez quand même.
I hope everyone can hear me. Not sure I just what Mama Fideli has said is that this occasion is just not only to celebrate Mother, but to celebrate women's health. And we're going to have some guest speaker today that's going to talk to us a little bit about the health of the women, the reason why it's important, and also, as many of you know, women are the one that carry the baby. A lot of women are the one that are home providers, and they're also the guardianship of the mom. So it's really important not only that they know their health, but they also understand the health of the kids as well too. So we have many programs that caters to that, and we're going to have some presentation for you guys. Merci mingi. My name is Rachel Cabasela. I forgot to introduce myself in the beginning, I'm sorry. So I'm going to call our first presenter here. I'm pretty sure a lot of other attendees are going to come in later on, but I'm sure mais tous un guest speaker na biso ali boso o ko presenter biso lelo from Help Me Grow. I'm going to let her introduce herself here. So she's an outreach director from Help Me Grow. She has done a lot of things in the community. So I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell us a little bit more about the program.
I did not pass these out at this table, so I'm going to pass those around. But welcome. What a great night to come out. It's not storming yet. It looked like it might be headed that way. But my name's Carol Gandy. And I work here at the Educational Service Center in the Early Childhood Program. We have several different programs where we support families with young children, both prenatal moms, and then children birth to 3, and then children 3 to 5. We are also the regional site center for Help Me Grow. There's 2 components to Help Me Grow. It's a statewide program in every county in Ohio. And we are the site center for the 9 Southwest Ohio counties. So all referrals come through Butler County.
Centre na biso onde ezali même district, ya ba continuons tous ba départements différents en Ohio, 9, mais o eza centre. Donc on boti na ba référence pour na ba famille et ya kande awa.
So just to tell you a little bit about that, our Help Me Grow, the 2 different programs, one of those is our early intervention program. Early intervention is became about part of the Disabilities Act.
Tozana programme balé na expliquer bino pona otobengaka programme ya liboso ya early childhood, donc mwana moke ya liboso ezake epesaka ba oyo bazana mwa difficulté tant bazokola assistance.
Children who have disabilities or are suspected or at risk of disabilities have a right to screenings, assessments, and if determined eligible, they have a right to services, which would be provided in the birth to 3 programs through Help Me Grow.
Bana o bazana mwa difficulté ton bazokola ba disability o babengaka ezake ba opesa bango ba programme bazana besoin ya ba otala bango santé na bango ko pesa ba maparents ba éducation nde bazokola banda inaneti 5 ans.
Those referrals come from doctors, from parents, hospitals, and when they do, we have a team. All of our, service coordinators, they are licensed social workers, teachers, nurses, physical therapists, speech therapists. They have to have a degree. Most of them are bachelors, and then we have, I think, about at least a third to half are masters prepared.
Ba référence na biso utrabisi ke belé et pas ba docteur ba agence mususu pe susu ba team na biso to sela kango oye baza awa baza différent ba biso baza ba bachelor biso baza ba associate et baza prêt pour lancer sa famille.
We work in hand with the Developmental Disabilities Agency to provide services and strategies in a coaching model for those families.
To sala ka directement na ba agence o batandra bana o bazana ba disability bana bazokola meti bana misusute pour nous mettre sûr que bazana assistance wana.
And then we also provide assistance if those children, when they get closer to 3, if it looks like they're going to have some challenges in school, then we're going to help with that evaluation process to get them into preschool in their local school district, and especially if they might need an IEP evaluation, we will help the family through that process.
Tant bana bakoma ka âge o kende classe pour na bana bakomi 3 ans mais ba développement zo mona ma bien té ba ça sera bango pe pour nous mettre sûr que bazo côté na classe pe bazana assistant bazana ngo besoin ton bazana classe.
The other Help Me Grow program we have is a parenting support program for first-time mom. We have several different components, but it's for first-time moms, babies who are 3 months of age or less, and prenatal. And it's a curriculum program where they will come in and help work with that family. We also do a lot of development pieces with those children on those caseloads also, because early intervention is all about development. But we're also going to look at getting them resources, referring them in the community, whatever that need is of the family. We're going to look at those pieces with both of those programs.
Yes, programme sous ces ba maman, exactement maman zona na zemi ou bien moins na soka za 3 mois ou bien moins. Exactement ça ça va mettre sûr que maman a yibi ba ressources nyonso o isa available kana communauté. Donc mettre sûr ko connecter na ba ressources différents. Donc ce cause a food stamp cause a médicament ba programme nyonso wana.
And we also take referrals into the home visiting program from that maybe they have more than one child. They do have to meet the for early intervention. They have to meet be determined eligible by screenings, assessment, diagnosis. Then the others, they have to be qualified based on, they have to meet like 200% of the poverty level. So if they qualify for WIC, they should meet that qualifier.
Ba mama misusu ezake il faut batela income na yo za batu nyonso te bakotsa bonza programme ba mama misusu ba kotela bonka na ndako ko ba home visit pense bona nini ba bébé bazali donc bazana chart oyo soki il faut batela income na yo pour ba qualifier na kati wana mais so za qualifier ba kotsa bonza programme ona pour na peso bénéfice nyonso za programme.
Then the other, and I have brochures for each of those. This is the early intervention program.
Et tous na brochure oyo ezali ya bano bakola ka normal clinic bana misusu.
This is the one for the home visiting program that we have over there. This is the one for our entire agency that incorporates all of our programs. The other home visiting program that we have is we have Early Head Start. Early Head Start is a program where it's another parent support, parenting education program, but we have a teacher that goes into the home and will provide an hour and a half each week of a curriculum and working with that family. They also set goals. It's evidence and research based, so they set goals that they have to work with that family. So these families or children have to be 100% of the poverty level. However, sometimes they can be categorically eligible. If we have a family that's homeless, they're going to qualify for the program. If we have a family who has a lot of risk factors, whether it's substance abuse, they also have some developmental needs, those are going to give them a higher score to qualify, even if they might be over the income guideline. So there are a few of those substance abusing moms, things like that. So that is our Early Head Start program.
Okay. Et programme est early avance il y a école de babenga kango early childhood. Donc déjà bo ezaki ba ozwa professeur ou teacher wa ko yana ndako pour notangisa mwana yo. Bana misusu batinda ba na classe spéciale o ba ko motangisa bango. Donc programme o il faut maman azana income o eza qualifié. Mingi za ba chaba kina na 100%, 200, 300. Donc ça dépendre. Attention aux na musala et que ozo douter bon ba ki sur tala se mettre sûr que ceux qui ont qualifié kaka na programme oyo. Mais ça programme o bien parce que ba oza teacher oza na pour notangisa mwana yo na step.
Okay. I have a flyer over here that the Ohio Department of Health has put out. It's kind of like one of their flyers advertising for Help Me Grow and how to refer to Help Me Grow. But one of the benefits for home visiting that they shared is there are a lot healthier birth outcomes. Pregnant women who participated in a home visiting program, they have 48% fewer low birth weight babies, and they also have increased their school readiness by 25%. So there's a lot of longer term impacts about those programs. So I have all of these flyers over on the table.
Azna ba flyer so kuna eza ba impact belé o eza bien pour na programme parce que ba ko mona na Ohio ke ba mama o ba partir na programme boye eza ke ezo diminuer bano bazo botama na santé bien te bano bazo botama kwa mokie pe bano na mso ba ko kufa pe donc na dibuma mama donc eza bien parce que ezo ko mettre santé à mama.
And then the other program we have several preschool partnerships, but we also hold the grant for the Head Start programs in Butler County, which they are all over. So if somebody's interested in a Head Start classroom, it's the same criteria for early Head Start, 100% of the poverty level. We are taking applications now for next year. Some of those classrooms may change as school districts change because we partner with a lot of the school districts and places in the community for those classrooms. If you have someone who's interested in any of these programs, you just need to call us. You may see different numbers on the brochures, but they are all the same, come to the same place. So our 785-6850 number, we can help answer those questions if a family wonders where they're going to go to preschool, if they can't afford, private preschool, this could be an option that we could look at.
L'État Ohio epesa biso ba bourse pour que batinda pe bana classe bano bazana mo ba kota maternelle ezate donc so ibozana bana oyo bakozana ba non mo ba kota maternelle ezate ou bien ba parents oyo mo ba futa priya ya école privée ezate. Bon bah ça sera bana pour nos maternelle bazana ba centre belé ou eza connexion na bango pour nos tinda bana au bazana âge ya 50 parce que na Ohio il faut à 5 ans moi il faut à 5 ans avant classe bana pour la maternelle et alors ninga ba ko tinda moi na preschool.
The one thing, like I said, we have developmental wheels. I only have these in English right now. We keep asking for these in other languages, but this is what we have. But it goes from birth up to 5 years of age, so this is some great information to have. I have some of those on the table. I also have, it's called an O Baby Kit. If you know someone that's having a baby, it's got one of the developmental wheels in it and just a lot of nice baby information. This is put out by the state of Ohio. If you have someone who does not speak English, we currently have Spanish-speaking home visitors in our programs. We have a few people that speak other languages, but we would use some of the different language services to provide services for that family. We might use the family, but for the purposes of what we need, we would call in an interpreter to help with that.
Okay, attention au banglete, ko bangati parce que bazana ba interpréteur rebelle, baza pe na batu ko basa musa ba kenda pe na bandaku, ba ki utiliser ba service interpréteur na ba o ya Spanish fe. Donc ba livre o eza kuna eza livre pe sa ba mama eza ma information nyoso ko ma ba yeba, pe su baza pe na oyo la sa ba mama na ndeni mwana azokola, mama so ba yeba kati. Donc o eza ti 5 ans. Donc tant azo tourner, bazo bisi na ndenge caractère au mwana il faut za nango. Parce que mwana mso mwana ko sa makamama comme silika, mais au ko bateka mso za na âge ya mukie, donc ba caractère mso za ke au quand c'est mwana qui faut akola maison za na ba caractère, donc ça il remet bien, ama ko mo tourner mo pona mwana makamionso, o il fait ça na âge ya mwana.
One of the last things I do have, that's a lot of information. This is just a summary sheet of all the programs that I've talked about and maybe a couple of others. We do have a nurse-family partnership for any woman who's pregnant with pregnant for the first time. She's 28 weeks less than 28 weeks pregnant, and she meets the income guideline of 200% of the poverty level. Butler County now has the nurse-family partnership. So we have 4 nurses that can go out. They don't have to be having a medical concern. They can. It's there again for support for families trying to get better outcomes, reduce infant mortality, which Sonia will probably, I don't know if that's what you're sharing about, but some of those better outcomes. We do support and offer information and partner with people to reduce infant mortality, smoking cessation, breastfeeding. We have car seats. So those are all some other services that we work with.
Vous avez une liste de programmes différents. Oui, ça c'est maman. Vous avez une nurse ou qui est rappelé au maman ou basa 28 mois semaine ou bien moins. Basa un programme belé, ba pesa pe ba car seat, ba ressources belé zawana. Donc ba programme où ils ont belé mais ils ont comme bien parce que ba liste ba programme ne
And last but not
Et
least,
lokasuka.
we are hosting our very first baby shower here at the ESC on June the 22nd. We are trying to get this information out everywhere. Right now, there's pregnant moms just show up. So I don't know. We may be surprised. It's going to be packed, but it's on a Saturday. It's at from 11. Well, registration is at 11 to 12, and it goes from 11 to 2. We're going to have a few vendors from the community here. A lot of the partners will be here as be a part of that, and are kind of helping to do different things. So anyway, if you want, there's some over there. If you work at an agency and you want some of these, let me call the office and we'll make sure we get you some. Just let us know how many you need.
Et là, comme je me souviens, autour ça là, ils ont baby shower, ils ont juin. Baby shower, ils ont offert pour na ba maman nyos baza na zemi, na ba ope baza pe na bana mikia, ta ba papa pe, o baza pe na bana, boki toujours koya. Donc ils ont juin les 22. 11h, registration, ils ont 11h jusqu'à 12h. Et bon, 11h, programme, ils ont 11h jusqu'à 2h. Parce que les belé, les partenaires, les belé, les awa, mimi, les pèsera, les kassi, les pèsera, les prizes, les prix, les belé, les savons, les bilamba bébé. Donc, ceux qui ont dit maman, oyo, azanango, bien sûr, aux agences, et à l'église, qui toujours aussi na ba copie, copie bezo, aussi na ba copie, aussi na copie belé, qu'on a pour passango, na biscanion sur mon qui est sous table.
So thank you very much.
Merci,
I don't know
Mimi.
if there's any questions.
Est-ce que vous avez une question?
Non.
Merci.
Thank you.